And Cunningham with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Podziemski. Picked by Horford. Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Curry. Cunningham's shot is off. Warriors trailed by 5. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And Detroit has possession. Pass to Holland. Here's LeVert. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
To the middle. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Holland. Now here's Jenkins. Lets it go from deep. Al Horford with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to LeVert. Here's Cunningham. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Tries yet again. Can't capitalize inside. The Warriors trail. Jacks up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Robinson misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Stewart. Defended by Payton. Here's Cunningham. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Now Cunningham. He's got 11. came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Cunningham.
He doesn't get the second one. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Harris. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Here's Richard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cunningham with it. Kuminga picks him up. Here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good work there as it goes.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Takes a 3. Cunningham's shot is off. And they get it back. Goes back up. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Right wing. The 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moody. No good from outside. Here's Cunningham. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so it's Detroit in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. And he converts the layup. Cunningham's got 17 now.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Detroit leading by 11. Takes it inside. It is good. The assist from Harris. 19 points for Cade Cunningham. To the right side. Pass to Moody. Now Curry. For 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Warriors trailed by 12. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Harris.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Second chance shot. Cunningham's shot is off. So it's the Warriors now. A 12-point game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And the Pistons making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Robinson. Back to Thompson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. To the paint. Outside for Curry. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Harris, right side. Over Kuminga. Harris's shot is off.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Podziemski. That three off the mark. Pistons leading by 11. Thompson in the corner. Back to Harris. And stolen by Payton. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Cunningham outside. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. And Ivy drops them both. Podziemski on the wing. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Go make it right away, yeah, 'cause I don't wanna live, but if I gotta go,